January, showing up in higher prices as well for things like toys and appliances that we import a lot of. And that's pushing inflation in the wrong direction, which is not ideal for a president who campaigned on a promise of bringing prices down.
Okay, well, with all of these consequences, Daniel, how would you say Americans are reacting to Trump's tariffs?
Not well. His overall economic approval rating has fallen off since he took office back in January. That rating was slightly positive according to the poll aggregator Real Clear Polling. Now, that rating has been negative for a while now. Right now it's at around negative 12 points. And we've also seen other polls showing that Americans are just doubtful about tariffs specifically. Now, right now, we don't know how big the effect of tariffs will be. We're going to see that play out yet. But I talked to Scott Lincecum. He's a trade expert at the libertarian-leaning Cato Institute. And he told me that no matter what size the effects of these tariffs are, the tariffs are still an unforced error.
They can still slow growth. They can still increase prices. You can still do real damage, right? You know, I can cut off my pinky and still live a full life, but that doesn't mean cutting off my pinky was a good idea.
And to continue, maybe torture that metaphor, the effects of these tariffs, we're still going to see if the effects are bigger than pinky sized.
Indeed. Well, Scott, I mean, we also got a new GDP report this week. What do you think that report tells us about how the president's economic agenda is working out right now?
Well, tariffs caused a big swing in trade, which depressed GDP early in the year and then made it look somewhat better in the springtime. Overall, the U.S. economy did grow in the first 6 months of the year, but only about half as fast as in each of the two previous years. Now, of course, tariffs are just one part of the president's agenda. Trump is also cracking down on immigration, and that seems to be driving some people underground. The share of immigrants in the U.S. who are either working or looking for work has fallen pretty sharply in the last year. That might be making it harder for employers in industries like construction or restaurants or home health care that rely on a lot of immigrant workers to find the people they need. The administration hopes to fill those jobs by getting more native-born workers to come off the sidelines and join the workforce. However, so far there's not much evidence that